All right, I'm back showcasing the Bishop. 22 mil cap, 42k physical attack, pretty high level. And this is all buffed stats. This is at the end of the fight. I showcase it, but I just wanted to share with you guys at the beginning. So kind of give you guys a ballpark of what kind of gear I had to solo hard Damien. And yeah, this is again with full buffs, no BR, 141k HP. And that is kind of was a challenging part for me because of the dashes that I've talked about before. But here I actually failed a few times. But yeah. So make sure I put my pet on. I don't know what's going on here. So you'll see right away that I probably should put my PE on. That I'm using blink and stun. So right here I had to stun using the Erda stun, so I had to craft it. So there's a few skills that I had to craft for the Bishop to get my burst out right here. I just wanted to make sure I got it off to a good start, and I knew it was going to be a long fight, and the stuns, they help. They're kind of an extra sort of iframe if I'm in a bad situation, that bad positioning. I could just use it and sort of reset everything, right? So I use it at different instances here, but it is a long cooldown, so it's not like I can just use it recklessly. But one of the things that on the Bishop that I had to really focus on was maximizing my burst. You'll see my battle analysis at the end. My V4 is not maxed. It's public level in the teens. So yeah, look, I'm gonna die right here because I realize I don't have my power elixirs on. But yeah, when do I switch to power elixirs? There it is. So phase one, kind of sweaty. But the thing about solo content as well is there's only three lives, 4 lives, 3 lives. So every life is crucial. And it kind of just, in my previous runs, I just had a hard time like sustaining, not falling apart once I died once. And so right here, the main thing for solo Damien that's unique to hard Damien is that there's only one orb here, and there's only one orb the entire fight. So the goal is, and I saw this from KMSM, so it's not like I figured this out on my own, is to make sure that you kind of just pin it in the right corner, right? So you have to position the boss back and forth. So dives are going left, and I actually try to get to the middle here. So I actually make a mistake there, but I have to use Ethereal here for this first dash, and then I try to get it going side to side, right? So that this orb right here is not a factor, which is crucial, right? So I got it from corner to corner, dive to corner, dash back all the way back right, and then I use my burst here. So I was able to burst there, full value. And then here, benediction for those things. And then the second, so right here, I know dive is coming up. So super crucial that I know the rotation. If not, I'm kind of just mindlessly out there, just not knowing what's going on, taking unnecessary damage. And with my HP, I die in an instant, right? So you have to know the rotation, and that's where kind of how I knew to blink up there and get him to dash over. Because it's really hard to, I think it's impossible to or it's really challenging to kind of teleport behind it at the last second. Like in hard Magnus, how you can kind of the animation for the swinging and dashing is a little bit longer. For Damien, it's a little awkward. So I didn't want to take the risk, so I just blinked up there, waited for him to get back to the left. The orb is out of the way. And right here. And then now, what I'm trying to decide is around 4 stacks is when I have to use the altar. So first thing I have to do is take off Fair Trade, and then I'm switching over to my healing to heal, and then get that done. So I try, I get in bad spots where I wait too long, and I think I do die here to branding. And that's something that you just don't want to do. And then here, popcorn. So I decided not to fly up here because I know that dash is coming next. So I got to save my blink for this dash because I don't have an ethereal form or anything to counter it. So I'm waiting, and this is kind of where it's unfortunate, but you just got to do it. You just got to play the game. And then again, here is Tornado. So again, I don't have an iframe to dodge these things, and I don't have blink up because I need blink for this next dive coming up. So I just have to outrange it. So there's quite a bit of like downtime, but it's positioning, right? You kind of gotta play your windows of when to burst, when to do DPS, and kind of when just to reset. And so right here, teleport came in. I know dash is coming, so I ethereal there. Probably should have outranged it, but because now my stacks are up to 5 stacks. But now I'm at 6 stacks here. Now I need to get the next altar. So I'm already preemptively kind of mentally preparing myself to get into avoid that dash, right? That was crucial. And I got to survive this. So I know there's no dash coming up here. So I'm pretty much in a good spot, safe spot. Dive is going to come. Make sure I heal up. Get this dash going back left. And then get back into DPS mode. So it's a grind for this bishop specifically. But I think like if you're trying to solo hard Damien and you don't have a team, this is kind of what you're going to have to do gear wise. It's going to be a long grind. It's going to be a fight. You got to pick your windows on when you want to DPS and when you just have to survive, when you just have to, reposition the boss. And you got to know the skill rotation, right? You just got to know the skill rotation or else you're going to be you're not going to make it. So right here, that's why I blink up here. Teleport's coming next, right? So I waited for the teleport and then I ran, got the altar. Once you kind of figure out the pattern, it's much easier after the first run. But for me, this is my first clear. And like right here, I can stay on the ground because I know that dive has a range. And so I didn't even waste my blink there, right? And then it's sort of rinse and repeat in a sense. So there's teleport here. I think I'm just going to ethereal form this. Yeah, just to play it safe. And then get my burst up here. My V4. Rinse and repeat. You see, it's kind of the same strategy. Get benediction up here. And then I stunned it here. So instead of blinking up, I stunned it. Try to get some DPS out. So I'm not sure if that was the best time to stun, but it allowed me a little bit more time to DPS. I'm going to miss this altar here, so that's unfortunate. So I need to get the next one. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting this one. Yeah. So slashes. And then popcorn. This is kind of a, I know popcorn's coming up. I'm already going into, yeah, I need to get this one. I don't think, do I get this one? Yeah, so it's really close. Using my heals in support mode. And then I have to blink up to avoid that dash. So that was like a small window of getting it done. And now I'm just trying to heal up. Popcorn's coming. And I got really lucky here. Look how close this is to hitting me in the corner. Yeah, so really lucky there. So that was a little bit of skill, a little bit of luck as well, but kind of what it takes for me to clear. Right, so now here I am again, avoiding the orb, teleport, and then just going to run. Or ethereal? No, run, yeah. So that's probably the best play right there to outrange it. And then now I can just immediately pop my burst, and I didn't have to waste my iframe there. So I can use it for another time, which is super crucial for me at the end of these fights. And I don't take that branding stack. So I'd be at 4 stacks, but now I have an ethereal, which I used right there, kind of just to get more DPS out, right? So I use it, immediately after. And then this is World Tree. I don't know if there's really much you can do about it. I mean, you can save your stun for it, but I think I die here. Nope. Survived it. So, blink. So now I'm in a pretty good spot, and this is, I think I don't get this. I think I die. Yeah, I mean, slashes went on it. That was super unfortunate, but yeah. So right here, it gets sweaty, right? Just like any other boss at the end of the fight, it just gets sweaty. I'm dying to branding. The sword's coming out. I'm trying to wait for it to come down here. It looks like Damien still does his skills as well. But this sword just does not want to go down until I res. So I'm kind of waiting out my cooldowns, and then popcorn comes through as well. So kind of got to know when that's going to happen. Can't be spawning right on top of popcorn. And then now just reset, right? Kind of get that sword going down in the corner. Lucked out there. Some would say that's skill. Some would say that's luck. And then now I got to run, right? Outrun the dash here, and then pop my burst. There it is. And then run again. Run. Slashes, dash is going to come again. So this is how we just reposition the orb and reposition the boss to allow myself to do more DPS, right? The dashes, just so that the orb is kind of always chasing here. And I think I'm going to finish it off right here. Amazing. 1 life, or only 1 death. Pretty happy with that. Heaven's Door is kind of OP. But you can see right here, like, yeah, I mean, 38 bill. I think the main thing for me was, again, just positioning. Like, if you're trying to clear, you have to know the rotation. You got to know when to do your damage, when to just survive, and then obviously clear the altars. And pretty happy with that, because I was failing. One time I made it all the way 10 minutes and I didn't get it done. So there's some tweaks that I made in there, like the Blood of the Divine, taking that off so I could get full value out of my heals was crucial for some instances on the altar. Stun. I had to craft stun to do a little bit better, and just kind of as another option in the tool in the toolkit. But happy with this, proud of it. Hopefully it helps you guys clear hard Damien as well. My other guides is going to help for knowing the rotation and things like that. But yeah, hard mode Damien, I would say it's not the most like bang for your buck. Oh, but yeah, here you'll see, right, like my DPS charts, right? Like 33% of my damage was that one V4 skill. So that was me talking about, I got to maximize this skill, right? 6 uses only. I got to use it. I got to make sure I use it every time, full value, and everything else is kind of secondary, right? And so once I kind of figure that out, find out what's best for you in your class, then GG, you guys got it. But yeah, that was fun. I don't know if I'm gonna do this every week, but yeah, if you can find a team, it's way better, way less stressful. The runs are gonna definitely be shorter than this. Even normal mode Damien, you're gonna get more coins than this. Yeah. This is like just for fun. The better bang for your buck is for sure multi. Find a team, someone to carry you. Like the room for error, the leech, like it's way easier, way better, less stressful. And if you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe and join the Discord community. The Echo Clan community is growing, the best community in the game right now. And if you want to take your gameplay to the next level, improve your gameplay, do more damage, do more DPS, you definitely want to subscribe. The first 7 days are free and you're going to get full access to everything in the channel. So you definitely want to check that out. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time.